Shalom, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayla, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakadash. All praises be to the Most High, Yahweh, in the name of His Son, and our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, to the 144,000, double honor and respect to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Coming back at you with another lesson, the implications of knowledge being increased. So what does it imply, or what does it mean of knowledge being increased? So information highway, or the information superhighway. So knowledge, information, data, and analysis moves extremely fast in these last days. So the internet is a part of that equation. So many scoffers, they'll say, well, those scriptures were written over 2,000 years ago. So they don't understand that there's signs, there's wonders to watch in the last days. How everything comes together. Knowledge being increased, technology, and the speed at which information, data, analysis, and prophecies travel. So this gospel is being preached in all the world, and the end shall come. So let's read this. This gospel, the internet is a part of that. Matter of fact, let's play the video first, and we'll go to it. Copyright disclaimer under section 1. Copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. So this video is fair use. I do not profit, and I'm not monetized on these videos. This video is for scholarship and educational purposes only. Let's play the video.
Name? It's not too important.
Gonna hear some beep.
What I'm about to tell you, it's extremely important. I'm one of the first people to get a Neuralink implant in my skull. If you guys can see and don't really know what a Neuralink is, it's kind of like an electronic chip from Elon Musk embedded in your skull. At first it was kind of like a Fitbit, kept track of vital signs, stuff that was going on in my body. Eventually it's gotten to a point where I can move a mouse without even touching a computer. I can connect, I can download, I can transfer information. I'm not the only person that has one of these now, and now we can communicate. This is what's going to happen for the rest of the world. Eventually, this technology will be, maybe not in you, your kids, your grandkids. This is what's coming next. Welcome.
This man is bugged out of his damn mind. Bugged out of his mind. I mean, you're getting a hardware device put into you where you can be connected to the grid, to a machine, and you're bragging about it, doing a damn infomercial or commercial. So the Lord is going to do a lot of ethnic cleansing amongst our people, amongst our nation. And this man will be one of them. Anyway, so let's go into it. I'm going to try to keep this short and to the point. So what the Lord did was time this thing. Time it. Let's go ahead and go to, I'm going to show what I mean. Psalms. Let's go to Psalms 19. Right when the wicked started to use AI technology, Bluetooth, Blu-ray, the Lord put his prophets on the internet. When they begin to weaponized the technology. He had the prophets on the internet to warn the people. There is no such thing as a coincidence or an accident. Everything happens for a reason. Let's go to Psalms. See the works and the word of God. Psalms 19:1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. See? So you have the Lord's temple that is being built in the last days. The saints that are preaching, teaching diligently across the airwaves, across the World Wide Web. This is a marvelous work in the last days. Day unto day, say diligence. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. This is a key word to understanding that we are at the end of the end. When they begin to push forth the digital merger, the marriage to the beast system. Let's look at knowledge. So technology draws the line. It is a marker, a sign, or a token that speaks as to how close we are. Knowledge looks like see here. The aware, wittingly, wittingly, perception, see, discernment. So knowledge is being increased. This is a telltale indicator that speaks to how close we are to the end. Discernment, wisdom, perception, skill, wittingly, cunningly. See? Let's go back. Psalms 19:2. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. So anybody around the world can click on a YouTube video. Daytime, nighttime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on the World Wide Web. Now they want to censor the internet because of knowledge being increased. The information superhighway. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them have he set a tabernacle for the sun. See? So the outer firmament, the global communications network, the information highway, the satellite technology, and digital downlinks and downloads. So this truth is being preached in all the world so that the end can come. And Yahweh Shai is going to appear. So when we go from there, let's read this one. Verse 5, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof. So technology draws the line, marks the end of time, or the end of an age. These nations are going to mutually destroy themselves. Nigeria now is speaking out, asking for nuclear capabilities because they know that they're not going to get bombed anymore. Look how small North Korea is. And they're not getting bombed or invaded. So what we're entering into is the re-emergence of the nuclear arms race, which is going to expedite the end. Once again, technology, knowledge being increased, it gets back into multiple layers and segments of technology. Nuclear technology. You have hypersonic technology, supersonic technology, laser and grid and Bluetooth technology, stealth technology. See? So this is how we know where we are in the last days. We're at the end of the end because the technological grid is being pushed heavy as a global lockdown. So they're trying to crown their enterprise a success through the mandatory implementation of the Mot B. See, let's go from there to Revelation 11. No, not 11, 12. I want to show something. Revelation. I like going from here to Jeremiah 30. I usually like doing that, but there's no need to tonight. The angel Michael at the great war. Let's go to Revelation 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. So Yahweh Shai is going to raise up the house of David as a battle axe and execute judgment against this system, the beast system. And a cohort of nations in bed with Edom. Verse 8, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. So they're going to be cast down from rulership. They even have aircraft in the Navy called Blue Angels that are going to fight against Yahweh Shai and the chariots of the Lord, so-called UFOs. That's going to take place in this realm and out of this realm. Realm against realm. That's in the Apocrypha. Technology. Again, understanding the major indicator or the implications of the end is technology. Even receiving access to this truth came through the internet. See? So many people mock and scoff because they don't understand the Bible. Like the Mot B being a major, crucial segment of this prophecy. And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So remember, artificial intelligence. See? Now they can create videos of you saying things you never said. They can have you somewhere threatening political, religious, and military leaders that you never said or did. See? So technology is the major marker of the end, which are great signs and wonders. The beast system, the European Union, NATO, and America riding this system. See? And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So they've been deceiving the world over the last few centuries. But now they're able to further deceive through artificial intelligence. Let's look up this word, deceiveth. Now they have mastered deception. They've mastered falsehood, mischief, deceit, illusions. They even have a system called, what is that system they created? Where they can make it look like the second coming. It's called Blue something. Damn. Project Bluebeam. That's it. See? So we cannot talk about the end without talking about knowledge being increased, going into great signs and wonders, technological advances. Let's look up deceiveth. Part of that deception is pharmakia, which gets into witchcraft, the pharmaceutical drug industry. That's in Revelation 18. Deceiveth, planeo, deceiveth, seduce, wander out of the way, seduce to error, to lead astray, to be led in error. See? Heretics. Remember, you can have glitches in the system. A term called ghost in the machine. You can have false data outputs. You can have hacking, where a computer whiz is creating all types of false indicators. You can even have a false nuclear threat that can trigger a global nuclear holocaust, a global fire exchange, to lead away from truth to error, to roam. See? Wander. To stroll, to stray. It's enough on that. So he deceiveth the whole world. So the major way is through great signs and wonders. How many knows where I'm going next? Revelation 19 and 19. See? So this system thrives on its power projection of its military that's connected to the network. And they have information operations campaigns through technology. Psychological operations, or PSYOPs, is deception operations or mind control. See? Let's go to Revelation 19 and 20. Doom of the beast and false prophet. Revelation 19 and 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. This is a cut. So that's the technological token or mark, technology, and implementing the merger or the marriage to the beast system. See? Where Esau becomes a god under the Luciferians, the Illuminati, or illuminated ones, the wicked international global elite. They are trained sorcerers and magicians from birth, the Chaldees. Revelation 19 and 20 And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. So Yahushua is coming to deliver his elect out of the daughter of Babylon. So this system was created or modeled after Rome. So it is a spitting image projection, or a shadow of former ages, Rome, Egypt. And the mark of the beast is the digital miniaturized idol, an implantable device that is a part of the 6G platform. They even mention that a part of the provisions of the 6G platform is the implantable device. So the true prophets got it right. And this system is a religious, military, economic, and political system that thrives on science and technology, great signs and wonders. See? So that lake of fire is the daughter of Babylon, America. It's imaged or modeled after Rome. 2 Thessalonians. Oh, wait a minute. Let's look up deceive. Deceive them that have received the mark of the beast. If it's the same definition, I'm not going to go into it any further. There's no reason to. Yeah, it is. So they're wandering after the beast. They're being enchanted. Stand now with thine enchantments. See, that's Isaiah 47. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians 2. See, 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So Yahushua comes when these people mandate these advances, these technological sorceries and enchantments. But right now, the elect is charming on the internet, charming ever so wisely, prophesying. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. We cannot talk about the end without talking about knowledge being increased, technology, the grid, Palantir, Stargate, Starlink. The elect are going to look these words up and not be lazy. See? AI. And now the 6G platform comes with a implantable device, a part of the provisions of it. See? Very easy. 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders, military technology, science, artificial intelligence, supersonic missiles, hypersonic missiles, Palantir, Stargate, Starlink, 6G. Hey, 6 is not by accident. The number of a man, the wicked, evil E. Verse 10, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, but that they might be saved. I just butchered it. See? So there's many that believe in the way ahead here, progressiveness. They believe in advancements in technology and linking or merging man with machine. They believe in becoming secular gods by artificial means, all deceivableness, lying wonders. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. Seeing, when we even read the term artificial intelligence or AI, it's a nomen omen. It's self-descriptive, artificial, lion. See, a lion wonder. So it's not true power. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. See, believing in advancements in science, believing in being digitally upgraded instead of patiently waiting for our spiritual upgrade. Those that believe in the sacrifice of the Lamb of Yahushua, that believe in his power and that he occupies the right hand of the Most High. That's the real upgrade, not artificial. That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. This bugged out man right here has pleasure in unrighteousness.
To the year 20.
See? Through. He even looks asleep. He looks asleep right here. Absolutely through. Anyway, we'll go ahead and end it there. Verse 12, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. See? So these wonders, these great signs, enchanted those that follow after their own lusts. Get one more. Revelation 18 and 23. In the light of the candle, Revelation 18 and 23. And the light of a candle shall shine no more at all in thee, and the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth, for by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. See? So you have the prophets that are promulgating interpretations of prophecy across the World Wide Web to counter AI, the works of the devil, great signs and wonders, delusions, see? Artificial intelligence, fake videos, fake speeches, fake power. And when you go into that word sorcery, it breaks down into pharmakia. So the occult of the dark side has multiple levels of magic or enchantment or deception, delusions. See? Pharmakia. Magic. Witchcraft. So you can do this through mediums or through pharmaceuticals. Even brothers' videos are being changed. What they're saying. AI is changing what the brothers are actually saying. They're even putting false names out there through AI. All deceivableness and lying wonders. So it's speaking about this time now, where knowledge shall be increased, that this gospel shall be preached in all the world, and then shall the end come. One more. You already know where I'm going. Matthew 24 and 24. Matthew 24 and 23. Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Hamashiach, or there, believe it not. Because we're in a time of great deception, like Project Bluebeam. For there shall arise false Hamashiachs, for there shall arise false Hamashiachim, and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. If it was possible. But the elect are going to wake up to the light of the glorious gospel, sealed to the day of deliverance, have been redeemed or bought by the blood of the Lamb, bought back by the blood of Yahushua Hamashiach, cannot be deceived unto death, but are going to gain the understanding and the wisdom to save their soul. Lord willing, I'm amongst that number. See? Technology. Hopefully this lesson has been edifying. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Kwame Yasharon. Nabad Babal. We got next, Lord willing. Barakatham. Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.